Hey everyone and welcome back. So today I'm doing a pickups video. I've had a couple packages come in over the last several days, so I was waiting for this last one to come in and yeah, so ready to do the pickups video. So first off, I took advantage of the Fright Rags sale that they had towards the end of last month. Actually, we were able to get 3 shirts I've been wanting to get for a while. And the nice thing about it is with the sale that basically for just a little bit more than I would have normally paid for 1 shirt, I got 3. So first off, they always send these little extra bits, and this time the Fright Film Facts card obviously is for They Live, and they always send a sticker, and this one is for Killer Clowns from Outer Space. So finally we move on to the shirts. So this one, I love when they do their sort of cartoon shirts, and this one, as you can see here, is for Ghostbusters, and it's sort of just like a cartoon version of it, which I absolutely love. Yes, I did get a bigger size because this one will most likely just be kind of worn around the house. And then the next shirt is for Shocker, and it features the poster artwork, as you can see there. Now this is technically more my size, but actually it looks on the big side. Oh, that's probably good because it was probably shrink after a couple washes. And then finally the third shirt I got, which is very, very cool. This Who is Darkman shirt, which I absolutely love. Big fan of Darkman, and what's cool about this one too is that this actually glows in the dark. Now we get to the movies, and I got something in from Vinegar Syndrome, and when I got a shipping notice, I was like, what the heck is coming in? Because I didn't think the January stuff had shipped yet, and it's actually sort of a leftover one from December. It's actually, they're 2 adult titles that I don't know if they just weren't ready at the time or what, because obviously I am signed up for the subscription. So the first one is High School Fantasies. There's the front of the slipcover, and there is the back. Not sure I can show anything else from it, so I'll just leave you with the slipcover. And then the other one is Frat House, and there's the front of the slipcover, and there is the back. Again, I'll just leave you with the slipcover. And then finally I got my order in from DiabolikDVD, and that was the stuff that they sort of restocked when they reopened after the holidays. And for those of you wondering, no, I did not get another copy of Dawn of the Dead. I figured 2 copies is enough, but I was able to get some cool ones, including one I missed out on initially, was happy to get, and that is the 4K release of Tremors from Arrow, which I was bummed that I missed out on it originally, but I'm so happy I was able to get it. And this is obviously the limited one. I mean, I know they are releasing a standard release, which I probably would have waited for anyway, but I absolutely love Arrow's limited releases, limited editions. Next up are 2 Werewolf releases. This one, I'm not even sure I can actually watch it, but it's never gotten released before, at least officially, and I could not say no. And that is a French release of the TV show Werewolf from, I think it was like the late 80s. There's the front of the DVD set, and there's the back, all in French. And the thing is, it's PAL, and I don't know if I can play PAL or not. I'm going to actually open this one up just because I'm kind of curious to see how it looks. All right, let's just take a look here. Oh, it has a nice little booklet. I'm sure it's all in French. It is, but it looks like it has sort of like an episode guide. Sorry about the glare, but I think you can kind of see that there. So even though it's French, I think I can basically make it out. But that's actually kind of cool. I like that they have pictures too of it. Unfortunately, it's in French, so I don't know what it says. But I think it's something about how the sort of before and after look of this release. Now, as far as I know, this is actually coming from old tape masters, so it's actually not really going to look great. This is a show that was actually shot on film, but it was edited on video. And it's also a show that used a lot of pop songs. That's one of the reasons why it also hasn't been released, is because the licensing costs to put out a video release with all the songs in it would cost like a small fortune. And because this show was finished on video and not film, I think there's like no way to separate the songs from the other soundtracks, you know, the other tracks in the audio. So someone would literally, if they even still exist, would have to go back to all the original elements, all the film elements, all the audio elements, if they even exist, and literally recreate the entire series from scratch, which would be so expensive. Kind of wish someone would do it, but obviously I'm not expecting it. As you can see, there's just a bunch of DVDs here. Well, the episodes, there's like 28 episodes, I think. And again, it is in PAL, so I'm gonna have to see if I can play it somehow. I think technically I can play it on the computer if I can. But either way, I could not say no to a release of Werewolf. And then finally, speaking of werewolves, I was lucky enough to actually grab one of the 4K releases. This is the Turbine release from Germany of An American Werewolf in London. As I've said before, this is my favorite werewolf film, so yeah, I'm going to open it up. Let's hope it's okay. I hear stuff moving around. I'm hoping that's just some of the cards and stuff that's included. And for those of you wondering, I have number, we can see that okay, number 712. All right, let's open this up and we will hope for the best. All right, so here's the backing there. And I think this is basically like the Thing Blu-ray box set that they put out as well. I think it opens, yep, opens up the same way. Yeah, I think a lot of the moving stuff is some of this stuff that's coming. All right, let me just pull it out. Looks like it comes with a couple coasters. Looks like there's about 3 or 4 of them here. For the Slaughtered Lamb, East Proctor Brewery. Very, very cool. Next up, this looks like I guess it's just a sticker. And it says, Beware the Moon. And let's see, one of the things I'm very excited to check out, and that is the soundtrack album, which you can see there's the front. I like that it's actually in the little sleeve. And there's the back with the track listing. Oh, and it opens up. And there's the disc there. A nice picture of John Landis and Elmer Bernstein. Assume the disc is okay. It's a little dusty, but I don't see any scratches. I'm interested to see how this sounds because this has never actually gotten an official soundtrack release at all, to my knowledge. I think this is technically the first time the original score has been released. So I don't know if it's just like ripped from the film or if they were actually able to do a proper music transfer or not. So interested in finding out. Next up are, okay, I'm gonna have, let's see. There's some stuff I may not be able to show here. These, I think, are some lobby card reprints, but one of them is for the film in the movie for See You Next Wednesday. Let's see, I may have to sort of block out some of that, unfortunately, but I think you can basically see what it is. Let's see. Oh, here's a nice one. Nice sort of behind-the-scenes picture there. Might have been a UK quad poster, I think. Here's a very cool, I don't know where this is from. This is a, look at this poster reprint with that picture. That's really nice. I guess it's more like poster reprints, but that's cool. Look at that. That almost looks like maybe like a video cover or something. I think this is like the French poster. And then finally, oh, it was a blank card. Nothing exciting there. Oh, and here's just a quick thing. Just some stuff with some of their other 4K releases, including this same set with an alternate cover. And of course, coming soon, Frighteners, Hellraiser. And the Frighteners is coming from Arrow, by the way. Just waiting on sort of an official release. Or official announcement, rather. White. Okay, so look at that. I mean, that is nice. That cover. This is a book. I assume it's all in German. Yeah, it's all in German, but my God, this thing, look at this. This thing is thick. It's got like a ton of information here. A lot of behind the scenes photos. I know, I'm like, ooh, I gotta watch that back cover. You can see here, just even from the behind the scenes photos and everything, and might not be able to read it, but I'll enjoy looking at the pictures. Speaking of which, I still want to get that Rick Baker book that he put out, I think like last year or something. Just hoping it just drops a little bit more in price, but I really, really want that. And finally, here's just a recreation of the poster. I think this is like the teaser poster, which you can see here. And the other side, one for it, the Slaughtered Lamb. And then finally the case that obviously has the discs in it. Here's the front side with the title and the back. Just don't ask what the star on the wall is for. This is nice. Look at this on the back cover here. That's actually really, really nice. I like that. And then finally here are the discs. I had to straighten out the discs. So there's all 3 discs there. So it basically has a 4K disc, a Blu-ray, and then a bonus disc Blu-ray. Now what I don't remember is whether or not it's the Blu-ray is region B or not. But either way, it's, for me, I mean, the Arrow Blu-ray release is just fantastic. So even if I can't play the Blu-ray in this, I'm actually okay with it. Even though I did pay a lot, I'm actually okay if I can't play the Blu-ray, because I mainly just want the 4K disc. So yeah, there's the American Werewolf in London 4K set from Turbine, the German release. Looking forward to checking that out. I'm not sure if it's actually the Arrow transfer or if it's the Universal transfer. But either way, I'm just so happy to have it in 4K and looking forward to checking out the soundtrack. So that's it. That's this pickups video. I have to see some very, very cool things that I'm looking forward to jumping into and wearing as well. So definitely let me know if you've picked up anything recently. And as always, thank you for watching, and I will see you on the next one.